If you think it's hot in here this evening, then you should try putting this thing on. It's like one of those X-ray chest protector things at the dentist. But all for the glory of the Lord, of course. This is indeed my first Mass vestment, so I'm very delighted to be able to share that for His glory. I've found myself listening to some Kanye West recently. Yeah, seriously. Don't act so surprised. He came out with an album in 2019, which is called Jesus is King, which is actually not explicit, but rather about his faith. Since I haven't been listening to any purely secular music throughout Lent, I've been plumbing the depths of Christian music, as it were, and apparently Kanye has had a significant conversion in 2019 and has been trying to embrace Christianity even in his music. Quote, "My presence is happy belated, fashionably late. I'm just glad that you made it." Of course, everything else put out by Kanye is horrifically obscene, and I imagine there is still a lot of conversion that he needs to undergo. But this insane juxtaposition between a man who at one time in his life literally called himself a god. He has a song, "I Am a God," and now is putting out an album inviting everybody to bow down to Jesus, who is king upon the throne. This insane juxtaposition hit me with a reality check, and it's one that I think really all of us need. Namely, that Christianity is for everybody. Peter was a blue-collar family man. John, perhaps a well-educated temple priest, and Mary Magdalene, apparently a notorious sinner. Each was very different, but each was captivated by Christ. Personally, I catch myself with these misguided expectations all too often. At the grocery store, a stranger will notice my black priestly garb, and whereas I had anticipated that they wanted absolutely nothing to do with a priest while shopping for groceries, they begin asking about the faith, clearly intrigued by the random opportunity to talk to someone who believes. Or at the local jail, I offer confessions thinking that only a couple people would sign up. But I end up having a long line of inmates who are more than eager to tell me about their relationship with Jesus Christ. And so I have to check myself. Duh, Christianity is for everyone. Why? Because like me, like you, like Kanye, we're all human. And we all have the same fundamental desires, experiences, and needs. We might be tempted to think, nah, not that person. They're too crass or rough around the edges for Christianity. But that would be to assume that that person does not desire to be known, to be in relationship, or to know that they are worthy of love. Everyone I've met exhibits these deep desires, and when I share with them how God spoke to my own heart, whether it's someone in the confessional, at the airport, or in the jail cell, they all know exactly what desires I'm talking about. Or you might think, no, not her. She's got it all so together. Why would she need Christianity? But that would be to assume that that person does not know brokenness, insecurity, feeling lost, or even losing others. Funerals are a good example of where I frequently have never even met the deceased or even their family, and yet I can be confident that what I offer to the situation, I can be confident in that because only Jesus offers life in the face of death. Or perhaps we might say to ourselves, nah, that's not for me. I'm not really a religious person. And to be honest, that's what I used to say to myself. But that would be to assume that we don't know the regret of bad choices, the slavery of our vices, or the wickedness of a world which cries out for healing and for hope. Christianity is not a fad or a hobby. It's a recognition that there's more to life than just what the world can offer. That the longing in our hearts and the brokenness that we feel has an answer for its question. And it is a person. A person who satisfies our hearts, binds up our wounds, and gives meaning to our lives. Who lived our life, died our death, and yet rose from the grave. He is not an idea or a way, but the way, the truth, and the life that all of us seek. And when a human gives his or her life over to Christ, it changes. And it changes drastically. So we must not be afraid to embrace our faith and to share it with others. Indeed, with everybody. Because meaning is for everyone. Forgiveness is for everyone. Healing is for everyone. Hope is for everyone. Relationship is for everyone. Dignity is for everyone. Love is for everyone. Good news is for everyone. God is for everyone. And Christianity is for everyone.